Hi, I am Linda Teva, balance practitioner and certified weight management and wellness coach. Welcome to the TEAM4Balance wellness program. By coming here and joining the team, you have just made an exciting, life-altering decision that will help you achieve your goals and live the healthiest life that you possibly can. Living the best life that you can means learning to think, eat, and move for balance. We are conditioned to think that our bodies betray us with age. At TEAM4Balance, we know you can get better with age. I know this firsthand because I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm proud to tell people that I fit into my prom dress again, but that my wedding dress is many sizes too big. By surrounding yourself with others who practice balance in the pursuit of lifelong health and weight management success, you will find inspiration in our community. Learn by the examples of people such as Pam. She's the co-founder of NutriMirror and TEAM4Balance. Pam is one of many here that gets better and better with age. At 69, she's climbing mountains. Balance is not a fad diet, nor is it a prescribed meal plan. There's no confusing set of dietary restrictions, and there's never any reason to feel deprived. Balance is a process of discovery. We become excited here when we find foods that are nutritionally dense to help fuel our bodies to thrive. When living in balance, we still make room for discretionary treats, and we remember that a forgiving mindset is key. For those of us that have made dieting a way of life, finding balance is such a refreshing change of pace. When we are in balance, we become liberated from the rules and meaningless diet chit-chat that are often in direct conflict with obtaining our goals. That's right. Balance is freedom, being free to get better with age, and having fun along the journey. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. But if that man is not provided with a fishing rod, he's left standing by the side of the lake scratching his head. We all have to start somewhere, and we all need tools to accomplish our goals. The road is sometimes messy. We have choices to make, routes to navigate, and interferences that are out of our control, such as other drivers and the weather. We need tools to tell us how to get from point A to point B. In the car, this might mean following a map or using a GPS system. We also observe posted speed limits, and we use our speedometers to tell us that we are observing these posted limits. This is an example of using standards and measures. The speed limit is the standard, and the instrument on our dash is the measure that shows us how we are doing at following that standard. Meet Jim. He's Pam's husband and the other founder of TEAM4Balance and NutriMirror. During a visit with his doctor, he was told he had hypertension and he needed to lose weight. He was prescribed a diet of 1,500 calories and less than 1 teaspoon of salt per day. Jim went home and tried to measure this. He found it to be impossible to measure without a tool. Here at NutriMirror, with data and feedback, the nutrients we consume are mirrored back at us, so there is finally a way to measure through choices, and we get to see the impact of our choices on our health. Balance equals results. Weight management and disease management becomes a far more obtainable objective. With balance, so many things are possible. Reduction in reliance on medications, ease in losing weight and maintaining these losses, and increased energy. With balance, we have improved quality of life. We add years to our life, and even better than that is the ability to get better with age. Balance is that cool. What are those standards that measure? The National Academy of Sciences has determined target amounts of our macronutrients, carbohydrates, fat, and protein, and micronutrients such as vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, and iron. There are also recommendations for fiber and limiting our intakes of cholesterol, saturated fat, sodium, and alcohol. These targets are recommended by our age or life stage and gender and are relevant to 98% of the population. The objective is to meet these standards to achieve balance. I learned by accessing my personalized health reflection report how my choices affect my outcome. Through the use of the tools, I learned how to find pleasure in the process. I learned how to love the foods that love me back, and I love food. This is essential for anyone who wants to make lasting lifestyle change. No matter how great the outcomes are, whether you lose weight, lower your cholesterol, or manage your blood sugar, none of us will stick to anything for long if we don't find pleasure in the process. Deprivation simply does not work, and then we'll revert to our old habits. None of us want that. Here there's no diet to follow. There's no wrong foods, no crazy mixed messages, none of that meaningless diet chatter that I spoke of before. These things confuse us and help to further convolute our efforts. What the tool offers here is a real way to evaluate the quality of the food I'm putting into my body in comparison with the bigger picture of my personal nutritional and metabolic needs with my activity levels. In addition to receiving my health reflection report, I can also track other measurements such as my blood glucose and insulin intake, and I can compare these to what I've eaten and at that time of day. This is a very specific snapshot of how behavior affects outcome. It is self-directed behavior modification at its finest. A picture is worth 1,000 words, but nothing looks as good as healthy feels, and I can't stress enough how great that I feel. My doctor joked that my blood work looks so great that I should frame it. None of this could have been accomplished without the tools that led me to balance. Don't forget to check out the community journal room. Whenever like-minded people come together in a positive, nurturing setting, nothing but good things can come of it. Support, encouragement, and inspiration are all part of the tool. We are really glad you're here. Great things are about to happen. Get started now with your personalized health reflection report. And you too can begin to think, eat, and move for balance. Join us. Get better with age.